Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Banter Box. I'm Rob.
And I'm Daisy. How are you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing great, thanks. Actually, I'm a bit hungry, which is perfect because today we're talking about favorite foods and cooking at home.
Oh, perfect timing. I just had lunch before we started recording, so I'm nice and full. What did you have for lunch?
Just a sandwich, nothing fancy, ham and cheese. What about you?
I made myself some pasta with tomato sauce. Really simple, but it's one of my comfort foods?
Oh, definitely. Pasta's always a good choice. So, speaking of comfort foods, what would you say is your absolute favorite food?
That's such a hard question. I think if I had to pick just one, it would be pizza. I know that's such a basic answer, but I genuinely never get tired of pizza.
No, pizza is a solid choice. There's a reason it's so popular, right? You can put anything on it.
Exactly. What's your go-to pizza topping?
I'm a simple guy, margarita or pepperoni. Sometimes I'll go wild and add mushroom.
Wilds? Mushrooms are wild?
Hey, for me, that's adventurous. I'm not one of those people who puts pineapple on pizza.
Oh, here we go, the pineapple on pizza debate. I actually don't mind it, to be honest.
Really? You're one of those people?
Yes, don't judge me. The sweet and savory combination works for me, but I know it's controversial.
It is very controversial. I respect your opinion, even though it's wrong.
Fair enough. So, what about you? What's your favorite food if you had to pick one?
I think I'd have to say a good roast dinner. You know, like a Sunday roast with chicken or beef, roasted potatoes, vegetables, gravy.
Do you make that yourself often?
Not as often as I like. It takes quite a bit of time and effort. Maybe once a month. What about you? Do you cook much at home?
I do, actually. I cook most days. I find it quite relaxing after work.
Really? I find it a bit stressful sometimes, especially when I'm trying a new recipe.
Oh, new recipes can be tricky. I usually stick to things I know how to make. What was the last thing you cooked?
Last night, I made a stir fry chicken, vegetables, noodles. It's one of my go to meals because it's quick and relatively healthy.
Stir fries are brilliant for that. Everything in one pan, done in 20 minutes.
Exactly. Do you have any go to quick meals like that?
Yes, I make a lot of omelets. You can throw in whatever vegetables you have, add some cheese, and it's done in 10 minutes.
That's a good one. I always mess up omelets, though. They end up looking more like scrambled eggs.
That's still edible. The trick is not to touch it too much once it's in the pan.
I'll have to try that. So, are you the kind of person who follows recipes exactly, or do you improvise?
I'd say I'm somewhere in between. If it's something I've never made before, I'll follow the recipe pretty closely. But if it's something familiar, I'll definitely improvise and add my own twist.
That makes sense. I'm definitely a recipe follower. I get nervous if I go off script.
There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are just more comfortable with structure. Have you ever had a cooking disaster?
Oh, yes, many times. The worst was probably when I tried to make bread from scratch. It came out like a brick. You could have used it as a doorstop.
Bread is actually quite difficult. There's a lot that can go wrong with the yeast and the timing.
I have so much respect for bakers after that experience. What about you? Any cooking disasters?
Oh, once I was making curry and I accidentally added way too much chili powder. It was completely inedible. My eyes were watering just from the smell.
Oh no. Did you manage to save it?
No, it went straight in the bin. I ordered takeaway that night instead.
Speaking of takeaway, how often do you order food instead of cooking?
Maybe once or twice a week, usually on Friday nights when I can't be bothered to cook after a long week. What about you?
Similar, I'd say. Friday or Saturday night, it feels like a treat, to not have to cook or wash up.
Absolutely. What's your favorite takeaway?
Indian food, definitely. A good curry, some naan bread, rice, perfect.
Good choice. I love Indian food too. I also really enjoy Thai food. The flavors are amazing.
Oh, yes, Thai is great. All those fresh herbs and spices. Have you ever tried cooking Thai food at home?
I have actually. I made pad Thai once. It was quite good, but not as good as from a restaurant.
I think that's always the case with certain cuisines. They have the right equipment and years of experience.
True. Do you have any foods that you absolutely won't eat?
I'm not a big fan of seafood, to be honest. I'll eat fish occasionally, but things like oysters or mussels, no thank you.
Interesting. I love seafood. Oysters are a bit much for me too, but I really enjoy prawns and salmon.
Salmon's okay. It's one of the few fish I'll happily eat. What about you? Any foods you refuse to eat?
I really don't like olives. I've tried them many times thinking I might develop a taste for them, but no, I just can't do it.
That's funny because olives are one of those foods that people seem to either love or hate. There's no middle ground.
Exactly. What about cooking skills? Is there anything you wish you could cook better?
Definitely baking. I'd love to be able to make good cakes and pastries, but every time I try, something goes wrong.
Baking is a science, really. You have to be quite precise with measurements.
That's probably my problem. I'm too relaxed with measurements. A bit of this, a bit of that.
That approach doesn't work so well with baking. With cooking, you can be more flexible.
What about you? Any cooking skills you want to improve?
I'd like to get better at cooking meat properly. I always worry about undercooking chicken or overcooking steak.
Oh, I understand that completely. Getting meat cooked just right is an art form.
It really is. Do you have any favorite cooking shows or chefs?
I enjoy watching cooking shows, but I'm not sure if I have a favorite. I find them relaxing to watch, even if I never actually make the recipe.
I do the same thing. I'll watch these elaborate recipes being made and think, that looks amazing, but never actually try it.
It's like entertainment, isn't it? You don't have to participate to enjoy it.
Exactly. So, do you think cooking at home is healthier than eating out or getting takeaway?
Generally, yes. When you cook at home, you know exactly what's going into your food. Less salt, less oil, fresher ingredients.
I agree. Plus, you can control portion sizes better. Restaurant portions are often enormous.
That's true, though sometimes I like those big portions.
Fair point. Do you meal prep at all, like cooking for the whole week in advance?
I've tried it a few times, but I'm not very consistent with it. Do you?
Not really. I prefer cooking fresh each day, but I can see the appeal if you have a really busy schedule.
It would definitely save time during the week. Maybe that's something I should try to do more regularly.
Before we wrap up, do you have any cooking tips for our listeners?
I'd say don't be afraid to make mistakes. Cooking is all about practice. Even if something doesn't turn out perfectly, you learn from it.
That's great advice. I'd add that you should taste your food as you cook. That way you can adjust seasonings before it's too late.
Excellent tip. Okay, I think we should probably stop here because I'm getting really hungry talking about all this food.
Me too, and I already ate. Thanks everyone for listening to today's episode of English Banter Box.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and we'll be back next time with another topic. Happy cooking, everyone.
Bye!
Bye.